Yes, I am home. God, I miss being on here for 2 weeks, being live. Wait for everybody to get in. The link is pinned. So if anybody wants to come up, they're more than welcome to come up. Wait for people to get in. See if I have anybody come in. Oh, I had to mute that. Okay. Hey, wishful thinking. Welcome, welcome. How you doing, sweetie? You're more than welcome to come up, wishful, if you want to. You don't have to stand there and type. Everybody's allowed to come. Anybody's allowed to come up. Yes, I am home from the hospital after 2 weeks. Had a mild stroke. You hear Star growling because the dog next door is barking. Star, if you're going to do that, you will go out of the room. Anyway. But anyway, yeah, I had a mild stroke. I have blood clots in the back of my head. So I'm taking 2 different blood thinners for that. It took a little bit of my memory on some stuff. Walking, I had to learn how to balance again walking. And it's still wobbly with walking, but not as bad as I was. But yeah, finally home. Hi, people in the bush. Oh, now you're gonna leave me. Everybody gonna leave me? Looking, people are looking for the drama. I'm not doing drama. Not everything has to be drama. But yeah, I'm home, guys. I'm home from the hospital. Hi, everybody in the bushes. Blondie! How you doing? Yeah, it was. It was. It was very scary. It happened like on Thursday night. after, got done with the stream and everything, one laid down, and listening to Garden Whispers do her stream, fell asleep, woke up to pain on the right side of my head, going down to my shoulders, which I thought it was my arthritis. Well, I'm glad I did go in because I couldn't sit up, I couldn't keep my head up. I kept on going into, like, it was weird because I kept on shaking. I couldn't, it was really weird. And get to the hospital, and that's when they said that I had a mild stroke. Because my base on the, I'll show you. I mean, don't mind my hair or anything, guys. Hold on, I'll come up a camera here. Hang on. If I can get this to move. Let me see here. What the heck? I was going to turn off my camera, but it's not going to turn off. Hold on a minute. Well, how in the heck am I supposed to? The bottom's gone. I can't change my avatar. I can't put it to live. But the one side of my face is, not really sagging anymore, but you could tell I had a stroke. And the thing at the bottom ain't showing for me to take the icon off. StreamYard's really messed this up. But I'm okay. It's like I said, I was in for 2 weeks, but I'm home now. I did catch one or two of Firefly's streams when I was in the hospital, but I couldn't go live in the hospital because the internet there wasn't good. And plus, I was on my phone, and the phone, StreamYard's loves draining the batteries on the phone, even when you have them plugged in. But give me a minute. I gotta let Star out of the room. Give me 1 minute. Yes, Star, I know. Give me a second. Hey, don't. Papa's sleeping. Don't. Go on. Okay, I'm back. Yeah, it's like I said, I'm slowly getting back. Slowly getting back. See, you're gonna hear them barking because the dog's next door here. That I didn't miss. The dog's barking next door. And the good news is I helped out the floor that I was on. There was like 3 people that didn't want to do therapy, and I convinced them to do it. And now they're gonna, well, the one person's going home tomorrow. The other person has to stay till, wait, let me see. The other person got to stay till June 3rd or January 3rd. And then another one's leaving tomorrow. So there's like 3 people leaving. Hi, the real DJ Fruit Loops. How are you doing? I'm having a very good night. I'm home from the hospital. Tell me about it. I didn't even realize that Christmas is like on Monday. I can't believe Christmas is on Monday already. I told everybody they're gonna have to wait till after Christmas because I ain't getting shopping done. I couldn't. I was in the hospital. I couldn't get anything done. And plus, back, I gotta wait till I get paid at the end of the month, and then I can go. And everything will be on sale then too. So mine will be late Christmas presents. But that's what's going on with me. That's why I wasn't on doing streams. Everybody was probably thinking, up, she disappeared again. Nope, it wasn't done on. It wasn't me disappearing. It had actual medical issues. And if Chantel's listening, stop copying me, Chantel. Beauty, beauty. There is no way in hell you went to the ER. Because if you went to the ER by the numbers you were saying on your blood sugar, you would have been admitted immediately. Awesome. That is awesome. That is awesome. Well, here we're going to have my father-in-law's roommate, or our roommate, probably possibility if it's not working, and Dan and I am going to attempt to make Christmas dinner on Monday. They're hyper. Oh boy. Sure Dog Dad. Hello and hugs. Merry Christmas, Sure Dog Dad. Yeah, like I said, Sure Dog Dad, I was in the hospital for 2 weeks. I had a mild stroke. And right now I'm fighting blood clots in the back of my head. They got me on two blood thinner pills, and they got me on a whole bunch of shit. I'm taking like 10 pills now. Bah humbug. You're not allowed to be the Scrooge. Yes, I am home. I am glad I'm home. I miss being home with my husband and the family here. And I'm loving the fact that I can get back online here to go live and talk to y'all. Thank you, Sure Dog Dad. Thank you, everybody. You are not the Grinch either. Knock it off. Sure Dog Dad, don't make me come up there, travel up where you're at to kick your butt. You are not the Scrooge and you're not the Grinch. I can tell you who would be. I can tell you two people that would be. But I'll be good. I was really doubting I was gonna be coming home. I didn't think I was gonna be coming home for for Christmas. I thought it was gonna be after Christmas. Yeah. Okay, when I get the money, sure, dog, Dad, I will be traveling up there, and I'll kick your butt. Big hugs, sure, dog, Dad. Hi, headstones, headlines. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And if anybody wants to jump up, the link is pinned on top. You're more than welcome to come up and talk if you wanna. You don't have to type if you don't wanna. Everybody's allowed up. Oh, headstones, I was telling. Oh, BHB. I gotta catch up on all that. I gotta really catch up. I missed a lot of what's been going on. The only one I caught up on was Beauty Beauty, and oh my god, she's a mess. Bring some help, lol. Love you, kid. I got to go. Much love and peace, everyone. Love you too, Sewer Dog Dad. And I don't need any help to kick your butt. But yeah, headstones and headlines if you or headstones and headlines if you didn't know, I was in the hospital for 2 weeks for a mild stroke. I do have two blood clots in my brain in the back. That's near my motor skills and my memory. They got me on. Oh my god, they got me on so much medicine. It's not funny. I'm taking like 10 different medicines. Went from not taking any medicine to now that. Okay, who put a voodoo doll on me? Was it BHB or was it Laura? Who? But that's what's going on. Now it's like I said, gotta catch up, or somebody give me a catch up like a recap of what's been going on. It's like I said, I haven't been really around for 2 weeks. And who is suing her? Who's suing BHB? Yeah, they're giving me blood thinners. I got 2 different types of blood thinners I gotta take. They're trying to do the blood thinners first, and then that. I'm even behind. Have you seen the new channel? No, I haven't. That sends some headlines. That sends headline. If you don't mind, I'm gonna make you a mod, sweetheart. I'm glad too. Kara. Oh shoot. What the hell did BHB do to Kara that Kara's suing? It's called In Their Own Words. Oh, okay. It's like I said, it's not headstones. If you want to come up, you're more than welcome. The link is up. If you can't see the link, let me know and I'll throw it out there. Dang. Man, I miss a lot. Why does everything happen when I end up ill or something? Okay, Kara's suing for copyright. The copyright complaint board approved her filing. Oh, damn. Okay, Headstone. No pressure, no pressure or anything like that. You feel comfortable, in the chat. That's fine. I don't push anybody. It's like I said, it's more come in, relax, chill, talk about anything. Dang. Why is it every time I get ill or sick, I end up in in the hospital or something, all hell breaks loose? She has a third channel now? Jeez. Wow. Yeah. What, did her other channel get permanently taken down, or is it still on suspension for 2 weeks? I know she was suspended for what, a week or two. Did she lose that channel? Well, I know she was squirming. I know she was pissed because she wasn't getting out of. She got a second copyright strike. So I think it's a 30 days now. I'm not sure. Oh, wow. Well, she is suspended for 30 days. She can't be on, period. Except for chatting. That's it. She ain't gonna be able to go. She ain't, able to go live. I can't wait till the karma gets her. The karma's coming slowly. And she got a third copyright strike on her second channel, alleged by her. Oh, Jesus. No, it's not going to be long. It's not going to be long until she gets booted off of here, off of YouTube, which that would be a good thing. Then she'd leave everybody alone, like Molly has to. Gets banned unless it's another name. All channels will be gone. If she gets banned, ISP banned permanently, yeah, all of her channels will be gone. And that's what I'm trying to think of how Molly's getting on if she's ISP banned. I'm still not understanding how Molly's getting on with being banned permanently. Which, well, she should have known that, but she also believes she did nothing wrong. She always thinks she does nothing wrong. She does not like following by rules. That's the whole thing with BHB. She thinks she's untouchable. Just like Molly thought she wasn't, she wasn't touchable, and she was. But you'll find out, or Bertha, I should say, we'll find out. Gotta remember, can't use can't use VHB. Gotta call her something else. Oh, you rescued new kitties? That's you gotta show the kitties sometimes, Headstone. I would love to see the cats. Oh, they're scared. Yes, Bizarre or Blizzard and Gingerbread. Oh, that's cute. It's so cute. You'll have to show a picture of them. Blizzard's on my community page. I have yet to add gingerbread. Oh, okay. I'll have to check it out then. And after I'm done streaming Headstones, I didn't even know you put it up. I'm not getting notifications. I unsubbed and resubbed to you 4 times and hit the notifications 4 times, and it's still not giving me notification that you're live. Yeah, they gotta if yeah, they're gonna well, Headstones knows that. If they're scared, yeah, you're gonna have to give them a little time. I love what Headstone's doing. She rescues the animals and keeps them healthy, and finds them other homes. I love that out of people. Jen Wow does the same thing. Yep, I'm just gonna say it's not your first, sweetheart. Yeah, they can be very finicky. We have one that runs around my neighborhood. Well, two that run around my neighborhood here. They're little bullies. Around here, they're little boys. They think they own the whole street. Who wishful? Hi, hi.
Fully percent, fully 100%.
Oh, thank you. That was my husband giving me my phone because my charger took a crap at the hospital. I have one cat that I rescued from my cousin's house back in Pennsylvania, and I still have her. She has not run away from me or anything. Um, I rescued Tabby in Pennsylvania. Then we got down here. We rescued a Chihuahua. Yep, go ahead. No, go ahead. I can't. It upsets my
Put 'em right
stomach.
there.
It upsets my stomach.
Just put 'em right there. I got one back there in my bag,
Okay.
just in case.
All right. Thank you.
Okay, put 'em right
Yeah. Yeah, hospitals are not fun. But I did do a good deed in there. I had helped a couple people that didn't want to do therapy and were being buggers, and I got them to do it. So now they were getting to get to go home soon. There's one gentleman there that I'm worried about. His name is, I'm gonna say Jim. Um, he was fine, and like yesterday, I don't know if he had a stroke in his sleep or what, but he wasn't acknowledging nobody yesterday. He up but nearly fell over the balance beams because they use the balance beams that they use to help walk, and he almost went over top of the balance beam. It's like he lost all the ability to walk and everything. And now today he couldn't even feed himself. Okay.
Yeah,
Hi, sweetheart.
hold on.
I can hear
Hello.
you.
Hold on. My boyfriend is calling me. Hold on.
Hi, Wishful. How you doing? Okay. Yeah, but that's what was happening with me. Ah, oh, it's gonna act up again. And Streamers is still acting up. $100 at this post. Oh wow. 100 at this
Sorry,
point. Oh, point.
me to see something.
Wow, headstones. That is awesome job that you're doing though.
How many cats does she
My
got?
place ain't that big enough to do it. Huh? What, Wishful?
I said, how many cats did she rescue?
She said 100 at this point. She's rescued over 100 cats.
Holy shit. That's a lot of cats.
Yeah. That's why I said I'm proud of her. I mean, she's doing a good job in helping these cats.
Man, listen, I have only one cat. My cat is named Ninja, and she got that name Ninja because she likes to steal stuff. And then she goes into the darkness because she's black, all black.
Yeah.
So we named her Ninja.
And she's been doing it for 10 years.
Oh, damn.
Or nearly 10 years. Tragedy Pins Exposed. Hello. Thank you. I'm glad to be home.
So do they
I
have
am
you doing
glad to be
therapy?
home. Pardon
Did you
me?
hear me? I said, do they have you doing therapy and stuff?
Yeah, they had me doing therapy when I was in there. Well, the
They
first
had this.
week I was up on the cardiac floor because they were monitoring my heart and stuff. And then the second week I moved down to the third floor for therapy, and I did the therapy, and they were happy enough to let me come home.
Oh, that was good.
Yeah,
That's a good
yeah.
Christmas gift.
uh, tragedy pimps. I was in the hospital because I had a mild stroke. Huh? Say that again, wishful.
I said that was a good Christmas gift.
Oh yeah, I didn't think
That
I
was a
was
great.
going to be coming home for Christmas because at first it didn't. At first it didn't look like it because they couldn't get my bottom number to go up. My bottom number was staying anywhere between 50 and 45. It was like
Okay, that's
one.
scary.
My blood pressure is like 105. Yesterday it was 110 over 46. And then this morning they took it again before breakfast. It went up a little bit. And then when I was sitting at breakfast and they took it, it finally went back up to normal. Thank you, Tragedy Pants.
My brother has a condition. It's like a heart thing where he was born with not 4 heart valves. He has 5. So it looks like when he's sitting down,
Me.
his pulse is like fast. His pulse and stuff are really fast. And he had a heart attack at 25. I was like, okay, that's scary. But he has a condition like his dad. He has a condition called, it's called, what is it? Will Wilkinson disease. And it's a disease where he's born with an extra heart valve. So his heart is always beating really fast.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
He was in basic
Sophie
training.
Mama, hello and hugs.
Hi, Okie Mama. Hi, Tragedy Pimp.
Yeah, they tragedy. Well, they just came in. Tragedy Prince and Sophina Mama. I was in the hospital for a mild stroke. I got I have blood clots in the back of my head near my memory and motor skills,
Ooh,
which they
that's
got me
scary.
on 2 different blood thinners to try to get rid of it through that way. If that doesn't work, I don't know what they're gonna do.
They might put a shunt in your head. Did you hear me?
Huh?
They might do a shunt. They did that to my aunt. They put a shunt there so that the clots could go through the shunt and it won't clot her brain.
Yeah.
Which
I
kind
don't know
of
what they're gonna do.
hopefully, you know, that blood thinner will just thin it out and you'll be good. You know?
Right.
Because that'd be cool.
Oh,
They
you don't
just
got
give you the.
Discord anymore, Hudson?
I don't blame
Hudson
you,
said she's
Headstone.
doing
I don't
email
blame
because
you. I don't blame you at
yeah,
all.
stay out of Discord. Discord is nothing but trouble.
I don't do Discord. I don't even know how to do Discord.
I have enough trouble on here to worry. I'm not even worried about Discord. I see all the trouble that happens in there from hearing it from YouTube.
Yeah, I did Discord
Yeah,
only once.
they're gonna. Yeah, my doctor will monitor. My doctor will monitor real close. Tragedy.
Ah.
I only use it to message. Oh, okay. That's cool.
I did Discord
Hi,
one time.
AMAC. Yep,
I only
I'm
did,
doing good.
I only did that thing one time.
So
Discord.
look,
One time.
yeah, Discord's bad news. At least that's my opinion.
Yeah, me too. I did it one time. I couldn't understand it, so I got out of there. I was like, I don't know what the hell is going on, so I got out of it. So I don't do Discord.
Yeah.
I don't understand it anyway. What is it?
Yeah. Originally it was supposed to be a gaming site for the gamers, and just kind of made its way through everything else.
Okay.
All it is another chat box thingy, which don't need the heck of that. All right, Tragedy Pants, love and hugs, honey.
Bye. Happy
Thank you for
holidays.
stopping by, and happy holidays, definitely.
I got my god kids here, and they're hyper. Oh God, they're hyper.
Uh-oh.
They had
Cut the
cookies.
sugar.
Yeah, they had sugar cookies and milk, eggnog. They're hyper. So
Oh,
my
that'll
wife,
do it. That'll do it.
so my wife has them downstairs watching Christmas movies, and they fall asleep, and we'll be good.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God! And then my other cousins and nieces are supposed to come tomorrow. Then my other cousins and nieces are coming on Sunday for Christmas Eve, and they come and stay over till Christmas. So the house is going to be pretty full.
Well, hey, enjoy a full house, hon.
Yeah, I am. I'm gonna
Doesn't happen
love
too
it.
often.
Yeah.
It doesn't happen too often. Enjoy it.
And the cool thing is, one of my cousins coming from California, and over there it was raining a lot. So we didn't think that she was going to come over because it was raining a lot over there, and the flights kept on getting canceled and stuff like that.
Right.
So I was excited that she gets to come over from
Give me
California.
1 second here.
What you doing?
Oh, I'm like waiting for the chat to catch up on the YouTube side so I can make Headstone's mod.
Ah. I'm a mod for 2
There we
channels.
go.
I just what the mods do. I'm a mod for 2
Well,
channels, and
don't I have you as a mod in here?
no, no. But I don't even know what a mod do. I just like, okay.
I thought you were a mod on my channel before.
I think I was. I don't know. I really don't. I don't know what a mod do.
I thought you were. I
I just
thought
know.
the one day I made you a mod because I didn't have any mods in.
I think you did, but I'm not a mod. I think I'm just a channel. Oh shoot. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I thought I had you as a mod. I don't understand why you weren't.
Okay. So am I? Okay. 1 minute.
There we go. Now you're a mod. Headstones is a mod.
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. Like I said, I do not know what a mod
Yeah,
do, but hey.
I had to basically read. Well, mods, they kind of help out with like keeping the chat, calm. Well, basically keeping the chat calm and making sure there ain't no trouble.
Ah.
I really don't ban anybody unless I really have to.
Ah. That seems
Aw,
to make.
thank you, Headstones. She said, "You two are so cute chatting."
Thank you.
Yeah, you can delete the bad comments, yes. But I couldn't read the bad comment unless it's like they're saying like the N word or they do that one letter crap. That you can go ahead and that one you can go ahead, like ban if anybody does that. But otherwise, just time them out. Now since they got the timeouts with the different stage, you can do different stages. It's like you give like a 10-second timeout, and then you can give 15 or 15 minutes, or wait, 5 minutes, 15 minutes, and then there's a 24-hour. I just tell all the mods just to do that if they have to, unless it's really bad, and then ban. Hillbilly, man, hello, thank you.
I remember
Thank you,
I
thank
had this
you.
guy. This guy was in another chat and he wrote the whole word out. I was like, oh no.
Oh, crap.
I was like, oh, like I did not know he was going to say that.
Yeah, I'm home, Hillbilly, man. I had a mild stroke, sweetie. That messed with my brain a little bit and walking. And now, and found out that I had 2 blood clots in the back of my head,
Do they have you walking with
and
the
which I'm
cane?
taking 2 type walker.
Walker? Okay.
I have to use, yeah, I have to use a walker. If I don't use a walker, I'm in trouble. 'Cause I will
My
fall
boy,
and I'll hurt myself, and I don't want to do that.
yeah, my boyfriend has this issue when he had his stroke. He has an off balance where he sometimes his balance will fall off, like he lose his balance. I don't know why they. I guess it's
Hmm.
because the strokes try to get their balance. I guess I'm not quite sure, but it's very scary.
Oh yeah. Well, I have cerebral palsy on top of it. Wishful thinking.
Oh no! See that? Yeah, see that's more
Yeah. So I was
bad because
born. I was born with.
already. What you say?
Yeah, I was born with it. I was
Yeah.
born
So
with it, cerebral palsy. So it's not uncommon for people with cerebral palsy to have a stroke
oh
and
wow.
or eventually end up having seizures and all that.
Do you have
Yeah.
seizures? Me too. I have I get grand mal and I have.
They're gonna test me. They're gonna test me for it to see if I'm having silent seizures. Um,
Oh God,
the ones
those are
that
the
doesn't
hard.
really tell you, the seizures, the ones that don't tell you it's coming, they think I'm having that, but they got to do a test, which I got to find out when the doctor wants to do that because I haven't
See
had
that?
one done since I was a kid. So
Yeah, those are scary ones. The silent ones. I don't have those, but those are scary. I hear they're very scary
yeah,
because you don't know they're happening.
yeah, they are.
Yeah, you don't know they're happening, so it's very scary. I hope everything work out for you. Really do,
I just got
because
to take it day by day and not overdo it.
yeah, definitely don't overdo it, girl. You need to sit down. Sit down.
No, I don't. I want to stay out of the hospital and not go back in because then I don't get to talk to you guys. I end up missing everybody, and I don't like missing everybody.
Like I said, I don't like hospitals, so I'm with you, girl. I'm with you. I'm with you. I don't do hospitals either, so I'm with you. I don't do them
Yeah,
places
well,
either.
if you wishful, if you heard of Beauty, she tried saying she went to the hospital to the ER,
I've heard
and
of beauty.
she was saying that her blood sugar was like over, huh?
I said I heard of her.
Yeah, well, she's trying to say she was in the hospital and that she had to wait for 10 hours to be seen. And then they said that her blood sugar was like over 400. I was like, I sat there and chat, or another chat. It was, as a matter of fact, it was French Fry Girl. I was in her chat and I said, I went, she is copying me for one, because she found out I was in the hospital. Because there was no mention about hospital until I said something. I was in there on one of the channels that she follows, and I forgot all about it. And so all of a sudden she did, and they tried telling, saying about the blood sugar. Well, if her blood sugar was that high, they would immediately
Yeah, they would
admitted
took her
her.
back. Yeah, they would have immediately took her back there and admitted her because that's too high. That's a like diabetic
Yeah,
coma and stuff.
yeah, and
So,
yeah, she's spewing out a whole bunch of lies, and I'm like, you know what? You need to stop copying people.
and you need not to do that because
And if
when
she's
you
watching
really
my channel and she's watching, stop copying.
yes, young lady, whoever, beauty, stop
Say that
doing
again.
that because you're gonna get. I said, beauty, stop doing that because one day you're gonna get sick, and when it really happens, people ain't gonna believe you, and then you're gonna be sitting there with egg on your face because nobody believes you. It's like the crying wolf,
Oh, she
It's the
always
crying
cries
wolf.
wolf.
Yeah, but you know what? You cry wolf too many times, and people stop believing you, and when something really does happen, you're stuck because they don't believe you.
Yep,
You
exactly.
know.
And that's what she's
So
not
don't,
putting through her head.
yeah, don't do that.
She'll find out. And I'm waiting
Uh,
for the karma to
don't
finally
think of that.
fully hit for BHB. I'm waiting for the karma to fully hit for BHB. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
that still
Lord,
ticks me off what she did. That still ticks me off. What she did to
that
Emmy.
was yeah,
That
that was fucked up.
was
Mm-mm.
messed up.
That was totally messed up. When she doxed her like that, yeah, that was messed up. I'm sorry. Wrong is wrong and right is right, and that was wrong.
Yep, that was wrong. And it's taken everything I have not to go in there and comment on her shit. But I was like, nope, I'm not going to comment. I'm going to try to leave it between them two. Let them two work it out since they're doing whatever. But
Nah,
she keeps on bringing in, keeps on going after headstones and keeps on going after a couple other people that we're friends with. I will
went
be
after
sticking my nose in.
toast. She's keep on going after burnt toast too.
Yeah, I know she's been going after burnt toast for a while. Uh-oh, we got an email alert.
Oh shit, money's going on too.
Let's see. Missing endangered juvenile
Missing
for
endangered juvenile for OSVI Jordan Beaver Rod 6 Yoa https://bit.ly/3rtmtbg.
so there is a missing endangered juvenile out there. So this juvenile is a danger to himself.
Oh no.
6
Please
years
let them
old.
find. Oh God.
Yeah, please let them find that. His name
That's a
is
baby.
Gordon.
Gordon. Okay. Oh my God, that's scary. That's a baby.
She moved on, thankfully. Good. Because Headstone, I'll go in there and I'll put my nose into it if she keeps it up. I'm sorry, I
Man,
ain't gonna have my friends being
too.
attacked for bullshit reasons. If you don't want your stuff being shown, then don't show it on the platform. Don't sign into the platform then.
Yeah, because she kept on saying that she got doxxed, or she kept on saying she got swatted. Like, do that. You were not swatted. Trust me, I have a relative
She
that's a
wasn't
police
swatted. She
officer.
doxed her own. She doxed
Uh-huh.
herself. And it's been proven. It was proven so many times. And the tapes it's out there. It shows that there's a couple of people that have the proof right there
Uh-huh.
that she doxed herself.
She
Yeah, it
also
is.
swatted.
It is. I mean, I hope they do find that kid.
Me too. I hope they really find that little boy. Oh my God, that is so scary.
Oh, did it scare your cats? I'm sorry that it scared your cats, Headstones. There's nothing I can do with the alerts. The alerts overpower the notifications. I tried to keep it off of do not. I tried to keep it on do not disturb while I'm streaming, but when the child alert comes on, an Amber Alert, you can't. It overrides it.
Yeah, my phone when it goes to an Amber Alert, I can be on the chat, sit here chatting with you, and all of a sudden the thing will go up and it will say Amber Alert. I'm like, okay,
Yep.
like okay,
I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm glad they have that because it helps find the the missing kids and stuff because it's being used the right way.
yeah, it is.
What I don't
The
like is that the government actually now, since the government changed everything where they can get in your phones, now they can do whatever they want without a warrant.
My scary thing
That's
about this
what I
Amber
don't like.
is you got to be a kid got to meet the certain criteria to be on the Amber Alert. So if
Yeah.
this child is endangered
Yep.
and they don't meet that criteria, they don't get an Amber Alert. So that kid can be out there, something happening, and you can't get into it.
Yeah. Yeah. This background here, I'll show you. Let me copy and paste
I like that
this. And I'll
background.
let you get it. This is off of somebody else's. Copy.
Okay, that is really
If
pretty.
anybody wants to use the, go to their site and have it.
Hello.
There it goes. Took me 3 times.
Okay, that is really pretty.
Hey, real DJ, welcome back. But yeah, once I'm better and stuff, I'll start doing something. I'll start going
You
the way
know,
I was originally gonna go. But right now, just keep it to just chats right now until I figure out what the heck is going on with my brain.
like I said, I'm hoping that for the best, sweetheart. I'm hoping that they'll figure it out and you'll be all okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping. I mean, so far I'm doing good and everything. It's like I said, I'm taking like tons of medicine, and it
Hey,
will
if that
not let me.
let it go.
What?
I said, if that medicine is helping out, let it go. Hey, let it be. Yeah,
Yeah.
take it. You know what?
Well, let me see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 medicines I'm on.
Stop.
And that happened all at once.
Oh no. You gotta take that all at once?
Well, I have to I take let me see. I'll tell you, I take like morning and nighttime.
Oh.
I'll tell you how many. 1, 2. I take 5 pills in the morning and 5 pills at night.
Do they put you to sleep sometimes?
The one is they have one of them that's a sleeping aid.
Uh-huh.
Sleep aid, which it takes forever for it to kick in. I'm back on my original pain medicine, so that will make me sleepy. And Seroquel, they have me on that for my anxiety. It's like I said, I'm on 2 blood thinners, cholesterol pill, and all that crap. nauseating medicine.
Ooh.
Because one of the medicines does upset my stomach. Yeah.
Ooh.
And that's the one blood thinner. You got me on one. Yeah, the 10th one would be the stomach medicine and nauseating. It's like
Ooh.
I'm take yeah, it's 10 pills.
Wow. I take 2 pills.
Yeah, well
One.
they upped my one dosage. My cholesterol medicine they upped to 80 milligrams.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
See, I take 2
my
pills. I
cholesterol
only take
medicine they
one.
did.
I take 2 pills. One is in the morning and one is at night, and that is lithium. And that's for my. You take 10? Oh damn. Yeah, you override me,
Ooh,
sweetie. You got me over.
careful.
Way over. Huh?
Be careful on the lithium. Be careful on that one.
Yeah. Yeah, I get
Lithium is
checked a lot
tricky.
on. Yeah, I get checked on that a lot because it can make your blood, like I have hypoglycemia and it could drop your blood pressure. So I have to be careful with that.
Ooh. Yeah, my one when I used to take care of the group home of the challenge adults, one
Mhm.
of my residents or two of my residents were on that. And every 2 weeks it would have to change that dosage on the lithium because of their levels.
Yeah.
They had to keep change yeah, because they were keeping a watch on it. And the one
Because
resident, if you
sometimes
didn't
I
get it
do
changed in
too
time,
well.
the one resident, if he didn't get it changed in time, he would go into the seizure.
Oh no.
Yeah.
And
He ended up passing
that.
away then later on.
Oh.
He was
Oh.
the gentleman that took care of his he ended up with I guess like a stroke and went into a coma. And he was in
Oh.
a coma for like about 5 years. So when he
Oh.
came out of his coma, his brain never developed right and he ended up having a 5-year-old mind. He was like a child. You had to direct him with everything.
Yeah, real Fruit Loops. How dog could be tricky
With
too.
everything. Huh?
How be very. He said, how dog can be tricky too. I said, yes, how dog can be very tricky.
Oh
It makes your
yeah.
bones, make your hands curl up. It makes your. I had to take what is it? Haldor and Cogentin.
Okay.
Haldor and
Do not
Cogentin.
let them put you on Coumadome. Don't let them put you
No,
on Coumadome. Coumadome is rat poison.
somebody told me that. I didn't believe it. So it is rat poison.
It is rat poison.
Oh hell no! See,
And
thank
that
you.
one there is the highest dangerous drug out there your glucose. Or I guess that's what monitoring is. It monitors your blood levels.
Oh hell no!
And that's worse than the lithium. That's worse than the lithium.
Yeah, see the lithium, I have to, like I said, I have to go every like 2 weeks and have to get my levels checked to make sure my levels stay leveled. Because sometimes it's too high or
Yeah.
sometimes it's too low.
Well,
And I got
me, my blood pressure fluctuates. Sometimes it can be real low, and then now it's starting to come real low. But
oh no.
before it used to be real high. It used to be real high, and they kind of let
Wow.
it go because they wanted to, yeah, they were kind of letting it go because they wanted to make medicine. So I was trying to do a diet, and I did good on the diet. but the problem is it wasn't enough.
Oh no. Oh no. See, I could
Excuse me.
do. I tried diets, but I'm not good with diets. I'm sorry. I'll break them.
Yeah. Hi,
I.
Peggy.
Hi,
Oh,
Maggie.
it's coming. Well, it can be used as a blood thinner too. They Coumadin is actually can you use as a blood thinner and something else. And yes, there is rat poison in it. Look it up. Look it up, Peggy. It will tell you in the ingredients there is rat poison in it.
Oh hell no. Well, that's all right. I found out that Coca Cola had cocaine in it. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I didn't know
Hi,
that.
Pookie. Yep. Yeah, look it up. I mean, look it up underneath the MD MD web medicine, and that there will tell you what any medicine you type in what medicine you're on. It'll tell you all the ingredients of what has in the medicine and what it does and everything.
Fruit Loops, yes, it could
Yeah,
actually block
yeah, but
your.
they're watching your levels, Hillbilly. They're watching your levels. They're taking blood from you to make sure that doesn't go either too low or too high.
Happy holidays.
Peggy, the only reason why I know they have rat poison in it is because my family doctor told me to. Besides me looking it up, and I had 2 residents on it when I did it.
Oh,
So,
okay.
and I'm not going to argue about it. Everybody has their opinions, and we all disagree to agree. So this one, we're gonna have a disagree, agree to disagree on.
And the real Fruit Loops, yes. Haldor can lock your muscles. That's why they give you cogentin with it, because cogentin helps to keep the muscles from locking.
Yep. And happy holidays to you too, Pookie.
Oh, that's her name.
Yeah,
Pookie.
fish oil. Yeah, like it helps your blood. I'm agreeing with you. It is rat. Okay, okay. My apologies, Peggy. I thought you were saying it didn't have stupid autocorrect. We'll blame autocorrect for that, Peggy. And if I do misunderstand something, please don't hold it against me because I'm like my mind's still a little bit scrambled yet from the stroke.
It's okay. We still love you.
So I'm not trying to argue with anybody. If I do, I apologize. I love everybody. I love y'all. I'm glad seeing everybody.
See,
Appreciate
I did
everybody
not
coming
know that
in.
there was rat poison and Coumadin. I did not know that. I did not know that. That kind of scary.
Yeah. You gotta be really careful with that. Yeah, it is very scary. Anybody I know that's on it, I'm like, be careful. When I found I had rat poison in my I was like, that's not good.
Like, okay, I'm not taking that
But
one.
I understand why they use that or how they ingredient in. I understand why they have it in it, but at the same time, I don't agree with it.
Couldn't that be dangerous? Because if you have a certain amount of it,
Oh,
it can happen.
Jack. Yeah. Yeah, it could. That's why they always take blood from you when you're on it. That way they can keep monitor. That's awesome. Peggy, her nickname was when she was a kid, Pookie, and Pookie said her husband calls her that. That's why she has Pookie as a what you got. I want to know how you could do the fancy writing.
Yeah, me too. That's really
I can't
pretty.
do the fancy writing on here. I don't know how you guys are doing it. How the heck did you get to do that, Pookie? Jack, do you want out? Give me 1 second. I gotta let my dad or dog out.
Oh my God. I'm so sorry, Peggy. Oh,
Hang on 1 second.
horrible.
You want out, Jack?
That's
All right,
horrible. I'm
come on,
so
Jack.
sorry.
Come on.
Oh, that's so sad.
Oh,
That is really sad.
it's so. Let's see. Peggy writes, my painting teacher died from a blood thinner. He was chopping wood in Vermont and bled to death. Ooh, so sorry to hear about that, Peggy.
Oh, that's sad.
First goes out to the family of that teacher. Dang.
So I'm guessing his blood was really, really thin.
Wow.
It must have been very thin. Oh my God. So that means you have to be careful when you do anything, huh?
Yep. Because when you're
'Cause
on
you have
blood thinners, you cut yourself, you're in trouble if you don't get that taken care of.
oh my God. Okay, see, I'd be scared. I don't want to get a paper cut. Paper cut might lead to my, demise. Ooh.
Yeah. I saw my parents get put on multiple drugs before they died. Went on for years. Hard to watch. Oh, I can imagine. I can imagine, Peg.
Oh man.
I'm so sorry you lost your parents, hon.
Yeah, me too. All those who have
Wow.
parents, it's them, man, because you never know.
Yep, you never know.
I
I'm
still
trying
have
to
my mom.
find the background. I'm trying to find a background that has the furries, kind of like flying in with the snow. And cannot find one like that yet. Or the fireflies, do you know what I mean? Mixed in with the Christmas.
Aw. Can everybody believe it? It's almost 2 days left before Christmas. Good googly mooglies. Good googly mooglies.
It's crazy. It's like I said, I didn't even realize Christmas was coming up. I mean, that's how bad the stroke messed with my mind.
Aw.
Took
Well, you
my
gotta.
husband like 4 times to tell me, hey, Christmas is right around the corner.
Oh
It was
my
horrible.
God.
My sister had power of attorney, and I swear she was hoping they would die earlier to get her inheritance. Oh, that is so
Oh,
mean.
messed up. That's messed up.
Wow, Peggy. That's so disrespectful that your sister was thinking that way.
That's so sad. That's messed up.
I'm so sorry, Peg. Wow. Yeah, money. You're right, Sophia, Mama. Money is evil. Money is very evil. Don't get me wrong. I wish everybody would be rich, but at the same time, I know what money does. My aunt, when my aunt was alive, yeah, she
Oh,
was
God.
rich, but she wouldn't. She had like 5 different banks filled with money, and she didn't leave none of it to her kids. She ended up having it kept in bank to a charity that a charity really needs it for research. Which I was glad she did that, but at the same time, I was kind of mad because her family went bend over backwards for her, and she just didn't give a crap. She had power of attorney. My dad was on almost 10 different meds. It was awful. That's what I'm on right now, Peggy. I'm on 10 different meds. You want to hear what all this is all I have to take. Wait till you hear the list here. Okay, the first one. Oh, I go. Okay, the first one is. I'm going to spell it because I can't pronounce it. It's ELIQOUIS, and that's a blood thinner, 5 milligrams, and I have to take that
No.
twice a day. That's that one. This one here is it's right. Odensigon. That's my nauseating medicine. Because the one medicine making me sick. Oh my god, there's so many of these. Bear with me, guys. I gotta careful how I take the papers off. They got stapled all together, and it's driving me nuts. Okay, and Ambertriptyline, 25 milligrams. That's my sleeping pill. And then we got Ropanol, 1 milligram. That's for my restless legs. I'm telling you, I'm on different meds like crazy. And then I got my Tylenol 3s for the pain because I have chronic pain. Thyroid Armor, which is for my thyroid. I'm not done yet, guys. Ugh. And this is. Oh, that's my Tylenol 3. And then what's this? Oh, here's my second blood thinner. I gotta spell this when I can't pronounce it. It's like, let's see if I can see it. This one's like a small print. Okay, here's another one I'm spelling out, guys. If I can get the. let's see, NETRO. Yeah, ROFLURANE. That's the other blood thinner. And I said my Tylenol 3s. And this one here, best my Lipitor. That's for my cholesterol. And then Seroquel for my anxiety. That's all the medicine I'm on. Plus, I take an edible in the middle of the night if I wake up and I can't sleep. And I'm in a lot of pain. So that's all I'm on, guys. Let's see. My husband always said, we're not going to leave our kids. They need to work for it, make their own ways in life. Well, yeah, you're right about that, Sophia. Let's see, my older sis who had medical power of attorney is very strange. She almost killed me when I was a toddler, roped me to a bedpost by my neck. Mom had to cut. Oh, dang, Peggy. So sorry you went through that with your sister. Hi, B. How you doing? Welcome, everybody coming in. Welcome. Yeah, that's all the medicines I'm on. Do I still have Wishful?
Yep, you have me.
Wishful.
I'm here.
Okay.
I'm just listening.
Okay.
I was just listening.
Okay. Yeah, that's all the medicine I'm on, hun. It's like I said, the edibles I take at night. During the middle of the night.
Man, that's a lot of meds. That's a lot of meds.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I
Like I said, when I
cannot.
was up in Pennsylvania, all I was on was the edibles. I come down here to Oklahoma, I'm on just about every single different med you can see you heard.
Were you also Pennsylvania or were you in the like Pittsburgh area somewhere?
Pennsylvania, I was like 25 minutes away from Harrisburg.
Oh wow. Okay.
And 10 minutes
You up there.
and 10 minutes away from Hershey Park.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yep.
My sister-in-law used to live in Shamokin, Pennsylvania.
My grandparents used to live up there.
Shamokin?
Yeah, my grandparents family used to live up there.
Oh
In
wow.
Shamokin. Yeah. Because they used to get together on the weekend to play poker.
Oh wow. Okay. Hey, poker. That's a good game. I used to like to play pinochle.
Oh yeah. Yep. They played that too.
My grandparents, they were serious about that thing though. Don't go messing with them when they play pinochle. That was a dangerous move. Trust me, that was a dangerous move. Because I was the oldest. My sisters and brothers be like, okay, can you go ask grandma for some something to eat? I'm not messing with her while she's playing pinochle. Y'all trying to get me in trouble. No. No. Y'all better wait. Y'all better wait.
And I'm only allowed 12 grams of salt a week.
How do you measure that?
and that's small. Um, it's hard. Trust me, it's not easy.
I was about to
Basically,
say
what
that.
you would do is use two. You get like 2 pinches of salt. That's basic. 2 pinches of salt. The way I got it explained to me from the doctor, you just 2 pinches of salt over your food, and that's it. That's
Oh
your
wow.
12. Basically, your 12 grams.
Oh my God.
And at first, they didn't have me on any salt.
Oh
I was
God.
trying to eat the
No.
food in there. I'm like, I gotta have salt. I was like, I'm not doing the dash, the seasonal
She's like,
dash
no.
thing. Oh my god, that was gross.
You were like, no.
Sea
Uh-uh.
salt's even worse.
Yes. No. Mm-mm.
I
Mm-mm.
was like, I'm fine. I know how to moderate with salt. You don't need to take it away from me.
She's
I
like,
got yelled at
no.
by one doctor, the heart doctor, that wasn't. Well, I got not really yelled at by the heart doctor, but he was kind of upset that they had me cut to where I didn't really have salt. He's like, your body has to have at least 12 grams
Salt.
of salt.
Yeah, you have to have salt.
Where you think they put in the IV solution? That's salt water that's going in your body.
Okay, I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
Yep. Pookie, let's see which. I didn't know you had a stroke, Jen. I'm sorry to hear that. Hope you're doing well. I'm doing pretty good. I mean, getting slowly back to normal. I mean, my mind's still a little bit scrambled, but it's the side effects from the stroke is going to be with me, lingering with me for a little while. But it's I got blood clot in the back of my head, Pookie, like 2 of them, and that's why I'm on the 2 blood thinners. They're trying that first because they're trying to avoid doing surgery as much as possible.
Did they even know it
Because
was
where
up
it's
there?
at, I mean, it's my motor skills and memory. Say it again, Wishful, you broke up.
I said, did they even know that it was up there, or did they have to check it?
They had to check it.
Oh man.
They did a CAT scan. They did a CAT scan on me, and that's how they found it. Which surprises me because the last time I had a CAT scan was 3 months ago, and all they told me that I had a torn ligament or a crack at my neck at the bone, and they said it was like spinal fluid was leaking out a little bit, but they weren't worried about it.
Oh my.
Yeah, well, that was in Tulsa. The doctors in Tulsa, they're quacks up there.
You said they're quacks.
But
Damn.
this doctor here, the neurologist doctor, I should say, Dr. King, he's pretty cool. He's been keeping track. My family doctor's real good, so they'll make sure. Let's see. Peggy says I've had 2 strokes. One was minor, was hit over the head in New York City while going to a gallery to show my paintings. Oh,
Oh,
dang, girl.
oh
Sorry to
my
hear
God.
that.
Sorry to hear that. Really.
Yeah,
Oh,
Dan's doing all right, Pookie. He's glad I'm home now, Pookie. He was like really worried. He didn't think I was going to be coming home. He thought I'd be home like after Christmas and that. But I got to take it easy. I can't get wound up and all that.
please don't.
And I'm not allowed to overdo it, or otherwise I can't even overdo it because if I do, I'll end up back in the hospital, and I don't want that. So if anybody on here starts seeing me get mad, say, yo, calm down, back up, or you're gonna end up with a stroke.
Yeah, right. Chill, sweetie. Chill. Chill.
Yep.
So, what is your favorite thing to have on Christmas? Your favorite like food?
Oh. Well, Christmas, you mean Christmas Day for dinner?
Mm-hmm.
I'm attempting to try to make my ham, mashed potatoes, corn, and whatever else we need. I'm gonna attempt it. I don't know if it's gonna work out, but I have my husband here. The guy passed me, then came up behind me and broad daylight broad daylight and swinging a curling iron in
Oh
a
God.
plastic bag and hit me in my in my cranium. Oh shoot. Oh my goodness, girl.
God, that's a psycho. I'm with you. Whoever just said that, that's a psycho. That was a psycho. Oh my.
B caster. B caster said that.
Yeah, V Caster, I'm with you. He a psycho. He a psycho. That oh no. Oh my God.
I hope they arrested him, Peggy. I hope they arrested
Yeah.
that guy.
Hope they caught his behind and put him inside the jail
Yeah.
and just
But
kept
Dan's
him there
glad I'm
forever.
home. I was kind of worried about Dan.
Aww.
Yeah. They need to put that guy in jail. Pookie. Dan's doing all right. I mean, he's fighting to get on disability because he has vertigo.
Oh
So we're
no.
both kind of helping each other. Yeah. His vertigo came because he was that they you have to stuff. He used to build that. He was used to build those,
Oh
and
God.
nobody told him where the earbuds were, so he could put earbuds in, so they wouldn't hurt his ears.
Yeah.
And there, it got basically gave him vertigo because it damaged his one ear. It's good ear. So now he's got to
Oh.
watch what he does, and he has to go on disability. He's not allowed to work. Okay, wait. Okay, you two. I'm gonna get ready for sleep. So glad I could be able. I am so glad you came in, Headstones.
Good night, Headstones.
Thank
Happy
you so
holidays.
much, and I hope you have a good sleep tonight, hun. Big hugs to you. Yeah, and happy holidays, sweetie. If you don't go live this weekend.
And take care of those
There were
little
many
kitties.
witnesses and a meter maid. Yes, get those little kitties kisses and hugs. Okay, excuse me again, guys. I'm sorry, it's the one medicine I'm on. The Protol. That's for my stomach.
You want me to read it for
Actually, I
you?
should say 11 medicines I'm on. Let's see. There were many witnesses and a meter maid saw it, and I think charges were pressed as I had a call or got a call. A call charges were pressed. Wait a minute. As I got a call from a liar, then moved out of New York City. Oh wow,
Oh
Peggy.
wow.
Oh, lawyer. Okay. Wow. I'm
So
so
the
sorry
guy,
you had moved, Peggy.
yeah. So she had to literally leave her home because this idiot. Damn.
Peggy, do you did you ever work with Brad Zollis? Because he used to be a painter and stuff. He was an artist. Used to help make buildings and stuff, design buildings. When he used to live in New York, he moved away from New York after 9/11. Brad
After
Zollis. Brad Zollis,
no,
Peggy. Oh no. Okay. I just
see,
figured
I
I'd
like
ask because my uncle does paintings and stuff for the
I
big
like going
companies.
to animes. That's my favorite
Matter of
thing.
fact, my uncle has uh plus my uncle has like 3 or 4 books out that made #1 in Amazon and all over the country. One book is called uh Liquid Leadership, and that one there explains about a little bit about his childhood, but it also explains what what should be happening, in the future, and not not what not all this crap. But there's really good books. I mean, if you look up his name, he's really good. Hey, Betty, how you doing, Betty? Good to see you, sweetie.
And what's the name of the book?
The book is called Leader. Oh, wait a minute. Liquid Leadership.
I have Amazon. That's why I asked.
Here, let me see
And
if
I like to look at
I can. Yeah, hold on. Let me see if I can. Let me see if I can pull up.
Oh shoot, I found it.
Did you? Good.
Yes. Liquid leadership. Inspirational
Yep.
inspirational lessons for the greatest leaders. Oh wow. Okay. I actually found it. And it's free from my Amazon. I'm gonna read it.
It's very good. I mean, he has other books in there too. He
I'm
has
gonna
other
read it.
books besides that one too. I mean, I'll even give you his website here, guys. He's very good at what he does.
I love reading books.
Copy.
Kinda reminds me of Picasso.
If you guys want to check out his books and his stuff, there's his website, guys. Check him out. He's real good. He public speaks. He also has a podcast he does every week. He does a whole bunch of things. But there you go. Check him out. It's like I said, he's straightforward. And he doesn't play games. He'll tell people how it is. Okay, my
Picasso.
YouTube is well, browser beans. But if you didn't know, I was in the hospital for 2 weeks. I had a mild stroke, sweetheart. Pocahontas.
Picasso. Picasso. Sinner's work reminds me of Picasso.
Mm.
It's kind of like an
Oh,
abstract.
okay.
It's like an abstract, so it's kind of cool because it's like abstract art. So it's the interpretation of the mind of how you look at the art.
Oh, okay.
So it's like an abstract for me. I'm an artist myself. I like to draw. I can paint and draw and sketch.
Oh, okay.
My favorite thing is doing is what is those things? Anime. I love anime. They're very hard to draw, but I love anime.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Oh, they're hard because they have different
My
shapes and sizes.
cousin,
Your cousin,
oh, yeah. Yeah, my cousin does animated drawings. One cousin.
that's kind of hard for me. The anime is hard, but it's scary to do because it's so many things you have to do to draw out the anime. So it's kind of hard.
Yep.
But I do know how to look like I
When I
can look
was
at.
my
Go ahead.
when I used to play this other game, called Second Life, I was trying to
Mm-hmm.
get my uncle to design a house for me for in there. And my uncle's like, "Well, I gotta check out the web." My uncle never did then, but he said he was gonna check out the website and everything. I said, "Well, you can make money off of there too, you know." And he never did though. He never built a house or tried to play the game or anything. He doesn't believe in games.
Wait, you used to play Second? You played Second Life?
I used to go on there till I had to get a better computer to go back on there. But yeah, I go on Second Life.
I had a friend that liked to play
My
Second
husband
Life.
goes on it.
I never played it.
My husband goes on there.
I never
My
played it.
husband goes on there. You can actually be anything you want in there. You can be a DJ. You can be a DJ. You can be a dancer. Whatever you want to be. It's in there.
Wow.
It's kind of fun, but it gets like on here where there's times where it gets really dramatized and you got to take a break.
Wait, is that where you could go and get married in there? Like you could get things and y'all could do your own like marriage and all kinds of stuff in there?
Yeah, yeah, I'll have to do that too, Peggy. I'll have to look them up. But yeah, I mean, wow. Um, does anybody know if Forgotten Whispers is going live tonight?
I don't know. She hasn't posted anything yet. I'm waiting because I'm a moderator in her thing. So hopefully she'll be going live. I'm hoping, but I don't know because I know it's the holidays, so she might have to
She usually,
grand.
she usually goes. No, she usually goes live after I normally do. But I know a couple times last week, I think she went live a little early because I wasn't able to go live.
Yeah, I
Because
do
I was in the
remember her.
hospital and everything. That's why she went early.
Because I remember
She normally goes live right after I do.
because you were talking to us from the hospital room at one point. I remember that.
Yep. I was able to get on it long enough to let y'all know that I was in the hospital and everything before it started lagging me out.
Oh, dang. It was like, okay, get off. Like, okay, you got to get off now.
Yeah, yep. Oh,
The
wow,
hospital.
Peggy, cool. Wow, that is cool. Like I said, I'll have to check that name out. I'll have to check them out.
I like
Yeah,
the big.
and I was on that when it's like I said, it was just so hard for in the hospital me trying to get up or trying to watch anybody because the lag. Because the hospital was using their computers for the people that were missing and everything else. I don't know what internet they have, but it's slow as heck.
Like, okay, listen, I'm just not gonna be able to get on here for now.
Yeah, it was driving me nuts. Trust me, Dan can tell y'all. It's like I wanted to go on, I wanted to go up, I wanted to do streams, and I couldn't do it. He was actually going to bring my laptop in, but in order for me to bring my laptop in, security wants to look at it. And I'm sorry, I got personal information in there, and I am not letting anybody see it.
I'm with
You know,
you. Yeah, you ain't gonna be sitting there,
I have
looking
personal
at.
information on me. I got personal information on some other people that I have saved for them. They don't need to see any of that shit.
Yeah, like, you ain't getting to see that. Nah, we good. Nah, we good. You good. You ain't getting to see that.
Yep, we're good. I'll leave the laptop at home. I'm a big fan of Roy Lecherman, Lecherstein, Cadence. Sorry if I screwed up the last name to Roy. I apologize. I mean, I like some. I mean, I like paintings, but it's one's got to catch my eye.
I'm more of a Monet. I like Monet, and I like Picasso, and I like Da Vinci. I like most of these, but not a lot.
Right.
I also like what's his
I
name?
gotta
Van Gogh.
get.
Van Gogh is also very pretty.
Mm, I gotta get. Uh, Perth Deserve. I gotta get her to make a new banner for me for my channel. Since I'm using Fireflies now, I'm gonna see if she'll make a banner for me of Fireflies.
Oh, that's pretty.
Hmm.
Firefly.
You know who gave me the idea for it? Forgotten Whispers. Because of the intro. It is kind of like cartoons with, excuse me, cartoons with a little Andy Warlock. I think that is thrown in. Oh, okay. Cool. That'll give me something to do tonight or tomorrow. Look up those names and check them out. Plus, I gotta read my the other book to my uncle if my eyes let me. And I can't even go for my surgery or my laser surgery next week.
Oh
I
no.
can't do that until we get the blood clots cleared up. So I got to deal with my cataracts and glaucoma and everything till then. So if I ask anybody to hop up and read for me, I hope somebody does.
Well, that's a good thing. At least you'll
I
have
am you,
somebody
boy,
to.
whisper.
I be, like I said, I'll be happy to come up and read for you.
Oh yeah. Well, there's some nights where my eyes are. Excuse me, my eyes are that messed up that yeah, there's some. That's why I ask everybody to either I come up on the thing so I can hear better, or if they're reading something. I'll ask them to read, or if they're showing something, if I had the print big enough, the screen big enough, I ask if they could put the closed caption on so I could read it if I can't hear it right.
I have a tendency
So like I
when I
said, I
was
got a
in,
couple of things that now it's gonna be on hold until I get this cleared up.
when I was in
I'm not a
school,
big oh, she's not a big fan of that person that you said. My teacher knew Salvador. Salvador was a pretty good artist.
I never heard of Salvador.
I read up on him a little bit. I read it up a little bit on Salvador. But if you ask me what I read in it, I can't tell you. I would have to look at it again. Well, heck, I was in the hospital. They were asking me a whole bunch of questions, like who the president was. I actually sat there and said Obama, and I didn't realize it said Obama.
Wow.
Yeah, my husband told me that. He's like, "Do you remember saying who the president was?" And I said, "No. What did I say?" And he goes, "You said Obama." I was like, "Oh crap."
Well, you were close. The guy next to Obama.
Yep. Yeah.
You were close.
They might as well be. They might as well be freaking brothers. I said they want to screw everybody else.
Wait, you don't like Biden?
And no, no, Biden shouldn't even be up there. Biden has Alzheimer's. He does not remember stuff. Oh hell, he sits there. I mean, he's doing his speech. The one day he was doing his speech, he thought his mom was out in the crowd, and his mom was passed away for years now.
Oh, wow, I didn't know that.
That's who we have for a president. One that has Alzheimer's.
Well, listen, I just don't want Trump. I'm good. I don't like Trump. I'm not a big Trump.
I mean, some of the stuff I don't like with Trump, but I'll tell you what, Trump did bring a lot of jobs in, and he did raise the job quality up. That I will
Yeah,
give Trump.
that I will give him. That I definitely will give him.
That I will give
My
credit to
by the
Trump.
way,
When Biden got in, everything went downhill. Everything went downhill when Biden got in. And Kamala and Kamala, the vice president, she can go back into her little corner too.
see, my thing with
She's just as
is
sneaky
that
as
he has to be.
Biden and them are.
My thing with Trump is that he, like when they said that he was not going to be president, when he did that insurrection thing, that kind of threw me. That I can't go with that. He tried to overthrow the election. That I don't do. There's too
Yeah.
many people who forced to get to vote for someone to do that. So, but
Well, the
hopefully
thing
we.
is, what got me mad about the whole thing with the C-19 and everything. If you watch the one newscast, and it is out there, you can actually hear hear Trump over the microphone talking to his second command, or the chief, I guess the chief, command
Mhm.
of the army or whatever.
Mhm.
He actually sat there and you heard it over the mic, him saying, "We should have let everybody know this was a drill."
Oh wow.
Yeah, and it is out there. All you gotta do is type in, um, oh, what's it? Trump's, Trump speeches, and you will actually, I forget, it was right before he went out, right before he left from presidency. He was doing the last thing for the C-19 updates. That's where he said it. If I can find that clip, I will like show it.
Let me
I'll
know.
sit there
I
and
would
search it if no
definitely
one
want
else
to see
can.
that. Like I said, I would definitely want to see it. Listen, I like to see things of all points of view.
Yeah,
So
I will look for it because a couple of channels on here did show it. And that's why that's why Trump is getting a lot of trouble, because it was aired. He thought nobody would hear him talking. Well, they did.
yeah.
Miss Joe, hello. Merry Christmas to you too.
Well, hopefully, maybe this year they might have someone else running the Democratic Party because a lot of the Democrats now are saying he's a little too old, and I'm kind of starting to agree because he's a little older
You know
and he's starting.
who I would love to see?
Who?
I would love to see Jesse Ventura. I would love to see Jesse Ventura become president.
No, what?
He's
That
the
would
only
actually cool.
one that through the conspiracy theories, he's the only one that brought out the truth on everything. And he ended up, well, now he's in hiding because they threatened to actually do
Yeah,
bad
to
stuff to him
yeah,
if he
I
keeps
remember.
continuing it.
Yeah, I heard the story of that one.
That's why he
That they
stopped.
was. Yeah, that's why he's not. You know, he was
Yeah,
invited to the WrestleMania, but because of he was in hiding, he didn't. He was like, I can't come because I fear for my life. And I was like, oh damn, because he was a
yeah,
wrestler once.
yeah. I mean, he has a talk show. I mean, he does a talk show on the podcast. He does do talk shows on the podcast,
Yeah, he has a
but he
podcast.
hasn't been like fully seen. Yeah, he's on podcast. And another one that's up and running that might run is
Echo, stop.
The Rock,
It's my
Dwayne
echo. Sorry, it went
Johnson.
off.
Oh, Thomas Abraham. All right, I gotta put up the thing here first. Hold on a minute, Tom. Is it gonna show the overlay? No, it's not.
Aw, thank you for subscribing.
It's not gonna overlay it. I'm gonna bring you up, Tom.
Hey girls, how are y'all doing tonight?
Good. How are you?
How are
Oh,
y'all
why does it
doing
keep
tonight?
popping him off stage?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing just
What's
fine.
doing? How are you
I
doing?
just I just heard you guys talking conspiracies and Trump. So I can hold on. I gotta mute the stream. I hear myself. Okay, now I'm good. All right. Yeah, I
That's how
just
you
heard you
need to
guys
mute, sweetie.
talking about conspiracies, so I figured I would
The stream.
butt in a little bit. You guys talking about conspiracies.
Yeah, you're more
Why
than
can I
welcome
not
to.
hear you guys now? Did the audio go away?
Yes, you can find to me.
Nope,
I'm
you're still here.
trying to get the audio back now. Oh,
You're
here's
here.
the audio tab. Hold on. Speak.
Miss Joe, did you hear what happened to me, sweetie? The reason why I wasn't on for 2 weeks is because I had a mild stroke, sweetie. The reason why I wasn't on for 2 weeks is because I had a mild stroke, sweetie.
You had a? Did you just say you had a stroke?
Yep, she did.
Yeah, I had a mild stroke. And you're still echoing, sweetheart.
I think it might
You
be
still have the stream on in the
vaccine
background.
related. Did you guys get the vaccine?
I did.
I got the vaccine 3 years ago.
Yeah, I got my vaccine.
I don't know why it would do anything to me now.
Yeah, I got my vaccine.
Yeah, it's okay, Peggy.
I know
Getting better.
somebody that
Not overdoing
got
it.
the
I'm
vaccine and they became Jewish.
What's wrong with Jewish people? Hey, no
They
racism.
just
Thomas, you
turned
need
Jewish
to-
like that.
Thomas, you
Their
need to
nose
mute
started to
your
grow and
YouTube, sweetheart.
they started to have like rabbi style hair.
Oh, God. That's not right.
Mm-mm.
I think unfortunately I'm having a couple audio problems here, but you guys maybe should look up Donald. I think his name is Byron Donalds, if I'm not mistaken, is the former head of police of the Capitol, and he said that January 6th was not an insurrection. He said that all the people on the inside who should have been panicking because well, supposedly they were going to storm the Capitol. They were all quiet and calm, and they were watching it on monitors unfold. And Nancy Pelosi's daughter just so happened to be recording a documentary at the place while it was happening, which people think is very odd. I don't know what you guys think about that.
Yeah.
Well, I have a different view of it, but
I'd have to read up on it to give. I would have to read up on it to give my opinion. I didn't get to read that part yet, Thomas. I would have to read up on it. Or see that part.
And this
Kim
Byron
Rainbow,
Donalds gentleman,
nice to see you.
he's an
Welcome in.
African American police chief who was fired after January 6th, and he asked the people that were in charge of the inside of the building why they were so calm and why they were refusing to evacuate the building at the direction of the police, and he was put on house arrest for 7 months and barred from speaking about the event at all. It's very strange.
I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
I think he most likely knew the truth about Yakub.
Yeah,
That's
it was a setup.
Silence him.
Yeah, January 6th was a setup. But let me tell you something. It needed to happen, though. People need to realize they need to tell Congress that house is for the people, not for the Congress. It's for everybody.
Well, right now, do you know
It's
that
we the
Congress is
people,
in
not
a
we the
stalemate,
Congress.
right? Right now, Congress is on stalemate. We're on stalemate because there's
Right.
bills that's supposed to come through, but nothing
Right.
is done. So it's a stalemate up in there.
Right. Well, Thomas knows he's a lot of talk. I mean, he's a lot of his opinions up here, and everybody else's too. Yes. Give me 1 second, guys. I got mute.
So what do you think about this war?
I'm sorry. I'm quite elderly and I can't hear too well no more. So if I'm talking over people, I apologize.
No, you're fine.
Oh my God, I can't hear too. I'm hearing myself again.
So what do you think about this Gaza war?
Yeah, I think the Capitol Police knew the secret of Yaqub and the Prophet Elijah Muhammad, so they had to take him out. They just had to do it.
Right.
He
Sorry,
was gonna reveal to the
cousin
world
needed to
that
ask me a question.
Yaqub created the White Devils, and ever since the White Devils have been jealous and they have been very vindictive towards the black community, and they've been trying to enslave us because they think that they're better because they were created in a laboratory.
Damn.
And
Think of that.
Right.
ever since that happened, they were
You're
trying
right,
to
Shaggy.
wipe out the Nubian race for seemingly no reason at all.
So what do you think about the Gaza war?
I think the Gaza war was a setup too.
I'm not too sure about the Gaza
It's like
war.
I think the Gaza
that,
war
I think that the
I
Hamas
think the Gaza
people
war
are
and the,
hiding homunculoids underground, and that is why the Israelis are trying to drown out the tunnels. They're trying to destroy the existence of the Afronoid homunculi. They're trying to cover it up so that the world doesn't see that lab-grown homunculoids actually exist. I think that's what's really happening. I think the war is a big cover-up, really.
I think that they try to wipe the
yeah.
Palestinian people off the map so that they could have the whole land. That's what I'm thinking. Make me think
Well, that's what
differently.
they're trying to do. They're trying to eliminate a
I mean,
lot because we're
there also is
overpopulated.
the element of them
We're
trying to wipe
overpopulated.
out the Palestinians, yes, because they have the knowledge of Yaqub, which the Jewish state do not have. They are jealous that they were chosen by Yaqub and Israel was not. So they are trying to destroy all of the Yaqubian knowledge. They're trying to destroy all of the Yaqubian Afronoid heritage to make sure that no trace is left and they
Yep.
can just make them slaves.
See, my thing is that I
Yep.
think that the Jewish people were
That's
they
true.
did that because they thought that they were the first in that kingdom, that kingdom belongs only to them. And I think it was split. I think it was Palestinians and I think it was Jewish people. So I think both parties lived in that area, but the Jewish people don't like them in that land, I guess, or they don't understand they don't want them in that area, and so they're trying to wipe them out because there's a lot of Jewish, a lot of Palestinian people that are dying, and I'm like, okay, they keep saying they're finding Hamas, but only thing I'm seeing is Jewish, little kids, baby kids, and parents and moms and dads are the ones that are killed. I don't see Hamas leaders. I just see babies, kids, mothers, things like
Yeah,
that.
unfortunately, there's a lot of
Which,
normal, average,
well,
everyday people being caught in the crossfire in the
wishful thinking.
Gaza
And I think
Israeli
Thomas would agree.
conflict, and all of this because Israel is trying to destroy the Nubian culture and the homunculi experiments that Yakub bestowed upon them.
Hey, Mac, we're not talking about lizard people. Hey, Mark said, we talk about lizard people. I'm like, no, I don't think we are. But I
No,
think
but
that
there's another reason,
I think
Thomas, you can agree with this. They also are trying wishful thinking. They are also trying to downsize the popularity. Right now, the population is that high. Basically we can override Congress anywhere in the world. We can override. They want to downsize it too, downsize the people. In other words, eliminate a lot of the people so there ain't an overpopulation like they're so claiming. That's another thing that's been going around too.
Well, I think
Am I right,
part of it
Thomas?
is that the Jewish people are dinosaurian in nature, and they have the will and desire to conquer the earth, which is ironic because
I don't think they
during
want
World War II,
to.
Adolf Hitler he
Like the
tried
rest of
to
people.
wipe them out because he knew the truth about them, and ever since they have been pointing to that genocide of the Jews and acting as if other genocides don't exist, such as the Armenian genocide or just the genocide of Gaza citizens. That is pretty horrific overall. All types of genocide are horrific.
They went
And
through genocide
I
themselves.
think this is because of the non Yacubian Tyrexian genes that the Jews have.
Like I said, I think that I think they were like the Jewish people. They went through the same thing. They went through genocide. We know that this guy with the mustache and has a very bad temper went and decided to wipe out a whole group of people because of their gender and their religion. We know this. That's been in the
Right.
history books. We also know that there was mass genocides of the Arab world too. That there was a lot of Arabic countries that they genocide a lot, and I do mean a lot of people. Like
Yeah, it's honestly like they keep forgetting the lessons of the past. You know.
pretty much the past. They say
Right.
if we do not
Yeah, it is truth, Peggy.
if we do not learn from the past, we are doomed to make the same mistake.
Yes, that is very true. As an older man, I can tell you that if you forget your past, you forget your life. It's it's a key to knowing what you'll
Exactly.
do
What do you
next.
think why do you think they're tearing down a lot of the historical places and
Well, to
statues?
destroy the
They don't want
history.
this new generation. Yeah, they're trying to remake history and everything. But the problem is the newer generation doesn't understand what the old generation went through. You keep on
And
tearing
I think
everything
about it,
apart
they
and
people
pushing it under
like
the
okay,
covers.
You
like
know,
they keep they out of schools, like the books and stuff like that. When you take away books and stuff, you take away history because in history, a lot of this stuff comes from our history. So when
yeah,
you
well,
take
I,
books,
Yeah.
I
And that,
will. I will say that I do admire the young people of today who, just like Martin Luther King, or just like people who are protesting the Nazi genocide. I admire them for standing up to the Palestinian genocide and protesting against it. I've
I
seen.
will always protest for it because I don't think that's cool. You know, they are human just as we are, and they should not be slaughtered in their homes and stuff because people can't get along with each other. Come on,
Yeah,
man.
yeah,
That's just
a lot of innocent people are being killed simply because of where they live or who they are, and I don't think that's
who
right
they
at all.
love, who they see, or it's
Yeah,
horrible. And it's
I I
sad.
admire young people in the West who have been protesting against it. I don't know why so many people are trying to shut it down. I don't know if you've seen what they're doing on college campuses where they're protesting against the killings and the
Yes.
massacres.
Okay. I go to a school out here in Philadelphia called Temple University, and the
Yeah,
kids there they do this protest because we were like, it's not fair that these people are being slaughtered, and
yeah,
it's true, being slaughtered like they're cattle or something. They just keep killing them, and everybody keep on saying, but what about the killing of October 7th? Okay, yes, it's wrong what they did. But you killing thousands of more people does not make it right.
I agree.
Exactly.
Two wrongs don't
A
make a
lot of
right,
innocent people getting killed for no reason.
and
You're dropping into these people's homes and killing people. I'm like, that's just horrible.
and they're dropping airstrikes on top of the country, just indiscriminately killing anyone in its path, whether it's a terrorist or just a little child or the family. It's
Man,
just.
I was just looking at what was it?
That's ridiculous.
CNBC, MSNBC, and they was just talking about how a bomb just dropped on
No,
a school while they were having a pageant for their holiday.
Yeah, it's great. It's horrific. It's a
17 kids
slaughter.
slaughtered to death
Yeah,
because
yeah,
these people are bombing them, and everybody's telling them to stop. You need to stop bombing these people's places, man.
you
Find
know.
a way of getting Hamas, but don't bomb these people. That's not cool. You just bombing them. I mean, googly mugglies.
Yeah, the worst part is I think it is made much worse because it is being done by the Jewish community, a community that has faced a lot of discrimination and racism and oppression over the years, and it seems like they just now that they're in the position of power, they do not remember how they suffered in the past. They just see their weak enemies and they take advantage of their current power and they just decide to slaughter them relentlessly.
Are saying that they don't want Netanyahu, right? And I don't blame them.
Yeah, I've seen some of them are against
Mhm.
Netanyahu, but I think overall most of the Israeli people probably support him.
Well, now a lot of them are saying that they don't want him in power because they're saying that they're tired of hearing people getting bombed and killed, and then you got the even the people whose family are being taken hostage, how out there protesting saying stop. Now, when you have the family of the people that are that was taken hostage out there protesting for the Palestinians and saying stop, that's something that is speaks very big volume.
Yeah, it's so horrific that even the Jewish people look at it and they know that it's really bad publicity for their country to see just people being bombed and people being killed and slaughtered in their name. So a lot of them are not staying silent about it. A lot of them are voicing their disapproval of the current government, which is
Now,
good.
protesting, there's a group of them that actually went to Grand Central Station, and they was like, "We're Jewish, but we do not condone this." They have a shirt that says it. I'm like, "Oh, dang!"
Yeah, I think I've seen something like that. I've also seen a couple Jewish gentlemen, which I thought this was very admirable. They went into banks and TV stations in America and they protested the conflict. They were the banks and the TV stations were trying to kick them out, but they did not. They were not able to. The people protesting the genocide. It was their First Amendment right to go in there and tell them, to just protest the killing. I think that's good. I think more people should go out, especially to banks and to TV stations and just protest about it because the banks and the TV stations, they really have influence over it. If we can get the TV stations to promote and to report honestly on the events that are happening, we could save lives. Less Gaza people might die, and the
Hi.
banks. I'm sorry.
Mhm.
There's a guy on MSNBC. He's a host. Ahmed Hamed. He's a host on Saturdays and Sundays.
Yeah.
He's like from how it is really happening. Solo Balshi, a guy named Balshi. He also does it on MSNBC because they are saying that this is too much. There's a lot of stuff that is happening that nobody's speaking on. Everybody's saying, about. I'm like, okay, I understand what happened to the Jewish people. I am so not for that. I condemn that in the biggest way. I do not condone that at all. What they did on October 7th was horrible, and whoever they are, they should be punished to the fullest.
Right.
But killing all of those people, that is not helping. Okay, that's not helping. That is not
Right.
two wrongs do not make a right. You doing that does not help the situation. Only thing you doing is making more misery.
I do agree overall.
Hi, Miss
It's
Tree.
just- sorry.
Miss Tree's in chat and she said hello. And I said, hi,
Oh.
Miss Tree.
I just think that overall it really is a shame to see them forget the mistakes of the past. There are there seems to be a pattern for the Jewish people when they are in power, they seem to forget about the struggles of the past. Like when during during slavery, a lot of their slave ships were bringing over African slaves to the United States to obviously, serve as slaves. They were captured by Jewish ships and brought over to the American, country, and they were just exploited. And then that eventually ended. So it's just this cycle that keeps repeating, where Jews are being oppressed, and then they're no longer being oppressed because a majority of people speak out against it, and then they're in power and they do something bad while they're in power, which leads to them being oppressed and hated again. It's this endless cycle.
And
Yeah,
that's the sad
Bad
thing about
cycle.
like it's a cycle that keeps going on. It's like the song "We Didn't Start the Fire." It's the cycle that just keeps going on and on and on and on. The next generation
Exactly.
is the same thing of that cycle. So something else will happen in the next generation that they'll get the same thing.
Yeah, it's just such a damn shame overall. I personally, although I know that slavery was mostly caused because of the Jewish slave ships, I forgive the Jewish people because I know that the ones today aren't the ones doing that.
And I mean, why does it sound so dumb? The person Aaron said sounds dumb. I was like, explain in the conflict in Israel. What do you mean? Can you
Hi,
explain?
Aaron. He wants someone to explain, or someone to explain to them the conflict of Israel, in Israel. Why Israel and the other part of Israel is fighting against each other.
Well, okay. Israel in October 7th, 2023, some Hamas leaders and Hamas went over to Israel and they kind of went over and started attacking Jewish people. And a lot of people have died. And I mean, they just started slaughtering people and they took people for hostage. I think 200 and something people were taken hostage. And because of
Yep.
this, the Jewish Netanyahu decided that he wanted to get rid of Hamas. So he started bombing over to Gaza. So now Gaza is being attacked and Gaza is returning fire. So now they're fighting back and forth. Now they did have a ceasefire, ceasefire, and they did have trucks go in and give aid and stuff, and they let hostages go. But something went wrong, and all of it kind of went sideways.
Yeah, it went sideways.
Yeah, it did.
They only let like 5 hostages go. That was it. So
No,
far that I've seen.
no, they actually let a couple of them go. It was Jewish women and children. Then they let some Jewish children and women go because it was a little girl. I forgot her name, but she was with her mom and dad and her brothers and sisters, and her brothers and sisters hid in the closet, but the father had the little girl, and they killed the father and the mom, and the neighbor grabbed the little girl, and they took the neighbor, and they wound up releasing her and the neighbor. So she got
That's really horrible.
and it was horrible though. And
Yeah.
so because of that, they want to literally go over to Hamas, over to Gaza, and wipe out Hamas. But the problem is Gaza is a very small space. If you ever go to Gaza, it's very small. It looks big, but it's not big at all. Gaza is actually
Right.
very small. And you only got certain parts of Gaza. Then you go out and you're going like all towards Jordan and places like that. So they don't have many places to go. And they're telling them to go north. And now they're trying to war over in north end of Gaza. So now the people who are in the north end has to move. So they're kind of going through a whole bunch of stuff.
Yep.
And it's nasty.
I wanted to ask you, have you guys heard of what Kanye West has been doing recently in the past few months?
No, but I heard that he's
No.
controversial again.
He's been a very outspoken critic of Israel and what they're doing, and I think it's good. He's bringing awareness to people. It's good that the celebrity who has a big reach and lots of fans and people listen to him, that he is speaking out about the injustices that are happening.
Well, that's actually cool because we kind of, it's kind of weird because it's like a cycle is going on because first it was us African Americans, the Jewish got enslaved. Then, it went on, and now it's the Palestinians that are, going through it. And I was like, okay, this is just like weird. It's like a circle, keep going around and around and around.
Yeah. There was this really weird part, like Kanye was talking about how, it was slavery in America and how it was actually the Jewish people that started it and the Jewish people that profited most of it. Like when the white people were starting to do it, it was already basically over. The white people actually got most of the blame for slavery because the Jewish people, when you look at a Jewish person, you don't necessarily recognize them as Jewish instantly. You just think that they're white, right?
Yep.
So what's funny is that if you look at their religious texts in Judaism, it's actually okay for Jews to own slaves. It says so in the Torah and in the Talmud. So they're not like religiously prevented from owning slaves, which is different in Christianity. In Christianity, you cannot own slaves.
Well, Mystery said something here. She goes, I had heard that Israel was supported by the USA at birth. The other places nearby wanted to overthrow it. The Gaza Strip has been fought over for ages. Yeah, that's true.
It has. It has, Mystery. They've been fighting over the Gaza Strip since the what? Like 1940s or 30s. Because the
Yeah.
first conflict was actually in the 1940s. While they were having
Yeah.
the war over in Germany, they were having a war up in Gaza. And a lot of it was Gaza and it was Israel. And a lot of the Israel people that were in there they actually conflicted. A lot of the Jewish people died because and then they actually made a ceasefire. That's the biggest thing that it was that I don't understand. After that, they had actually had a ceasefire, and there was actually peace in Gaza for a little while.
Kanye said some pretty interesting things about it. He brought up the fact that Israel attacked an American warship known as the USS Liberty a couple decades ago, and for some reason the United States was so loyal to Israel that they didn't look into the affair at all. They just pretended it didn't happen, and all the American soldiers that were killed on that vessel, they're still not avenged. We never got any official statement on what happened, but we know it is an Israeli warship that ended up shooting it down. So it is really strange for America to have such a loyalty to Israel.
Yeah. Hey, Wishful, can you read what Mystery wrote and Peggy?
Okay. She said longer than that, we just finally got journalism on the ground to document it. And that's true. They just got documented journalists to go into, these war torn places to actually, document what's going on. We didn't have that before. They wouldn't allow it. But now somehow we got to bring journalists into these war torn places that we couldn't go to before and get to see it face to face and see what's really happening and document what's really happening.
Right.
It really seems that the Jewish people are uniquely antagonistic towards every other group because when they are oppressed, they know what that's like, they feel what that's like. But when they get out of oppression, when they become free, their religion enables them to oppress the others instead of learning from what has happened to them. Instead of learning, they try to pick up those chains and put it on other people, which is what they've done to the Africans and to the Gaza, to the Muslim community, and even some of the white community.
They also did it to Italians too, and Irish. Because
they did it to the Irish as well. The Irish and I believe the Italians were considered slaves for a while. Yes.
Yes. Peggy said, "I almost converted to Judaism. Can speak a little Yiddish and know quite a lot about the Talmud."
Oh, wow.
Then in Mystery said in 1940, it was what we knew was what was going. Wait a minute. There's a heart in the front of this thing, so I can't see what it says, but I'm trying to. What was going on?
She's saying.
We
I
didn't
think
know
she's saying
what was going on, but the fight was longer than that. Oh wow! She said the fight in Gaza in the 1940s was longer than that. I think she's saying that it lasted up to like the 50s.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I think it's going up to the 50s.
She tried to move, she put a dot in there so she moved it up so you can see it.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Mystery, I love you.
Don't you guys think that it's weird that seemingly wherever they go, Jews start slavery, and then whenever slavery is abolished, they blame the native people of that country?
You know, that's true.
I kind of see it that way, but I don't, because some of the Jewish people, they were enslaved themselves.
Well, yes, they were enslaved first, and then when they were freed, instead of understanding what that was like, they, because of their religion, which allows them to take slaves and make use of slave labor, they had no problem taking other people as slaves, which is what they did with the Irish, the Italians, and the Africans, and they brought a lot of them to the U.S. and a lot of that is what started slavery in the U.S.
You ever heard of an indebted slave? Like, okay,
Yeah, an indebted servant. Yes.
yeah, there were Jewish people that were indebted because their family owed something, and they would have to actually work off what their family had done. So they would literally have to work off that, and they were indebted also. You
Yes,
know,
but most likely their slave master that they were indebted to was most likely also Jewish.
wow, really?
Yes, if you look up the American slave ships that brought over Italian, Irish, and African slaves over to the U.S., most of them were manned and named after Jewish people, and most of them were being managed by Jewish businessmen running Jewish businesses in America.
I didn't know that. See, I used to, like I said, I used to be in a group home, and I used to live upstate New York, and it was a Jewish facility. And believe it or not, there was a lodge that lodge far away from us, that we had guys with hoods that would usually come to our area and burn crosses on our lawn, and used to scare the hell out of us.
And those people were Jewish, the ones that were burning the crosses, or
No, they were not.
they were white, or
Yeah.
okay.
You weren't talking, they didn't wear cloths, did they? The KKK? They're the only
Yeah.
ones that burned the cross.
Yeah, that's what they were. That's what
Yeah.
they were.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah. Try being 12 or 11 years old and having them running up to you. Yeah, that is very scary.
Oh, yeah.
Speaking of that, it's tricky, in my opinion. Yeah, it is. Peggy said, I think these are a difference between your advantage citizens and the leaders. Yeah, true. Your average citizens and your leaders. Peggy, you're right. There are, because average citizens, they just want to go on with their lives. They don't want to no conflict, because they
Did,
they trying to live. They trying to make their living.
did you guys know that the Grand Wizard of the KKK, the person who started the KKK, was a Jewish man who ended up mentoring Joe Biden?
Wait, what?
And that I did not know.
Yes, there is a Jewish man who started the KKK. He, I guess, found other people who were similar to him, and he started the KKK. And after the KKK was over, after the U.S. Banned slavery, that man.
What the fuck?
That man became a politician, and in his old age, he mentored Joe Biden.
What the holy effing thing?
Yes.
Stop saying that. Wait,
Well,
what?
the KKK was started by the Democratic Party, so it is not surprising that old Democrats are trained by former members of the KKK.
Yeah.
See, listen, I'm very new to this. I'm into politics, but I did not know that.
People
Oh,
in
yeah.
the chat are saying that they believe that that is true. Yes, if you look at the American Civil War, Abraham Lincoln, who was an anti-slavery militant, he was
Yeah,
actively fighting against slavery.
that's,
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I said that's the guy who wrote the Emancipation Proclamation.
Yes, yes, Abraham Lincoln. He was a progressive Republican, and he was fighting against the South, which was at the time known as a Democratic part of the country. The people that were pro-slavery used to be part of the Democratic Party, and it just didn't work. They just lost. So the Democratic Party switched to being anti-slavery because the Republicans abolished it.
Yeah, you're not kidding about that.
Wow. Kids, listen, I'm getting a history lesson in 101.
Yes. If you want, you can look up the origins of the KKK. You will see that a lot of the founding members of it were funded by the Democratic Party. They were against Abraham Lincoln. In fact, one of them, John Wilkes Booth, ended up assassinating Abraham Lincoln in the theater.
And Mystery said, I'm not happy that our schools are trying to eradicate any knowledge of Hitler did or all those Jews. My niece, bless her heart, told me, her teacher, that she is not teaching it correctly. Laugh out loud. Oh, Lord. That's cool as hell. The little girl told her she ain't teaching it correctly. Oh, damn. Damn. The little girl told the
See, this is why I personally can't support either political party in good conscience, because both of them have racist roots. They are both essentially the same party. Both the Republicans and the Democrats come from the same party.
Yeah.
It's
Hey everybody, I'm gonna stay live for 15 more minutes and then I'm gonna shut down because my medicine's starting to kick my butt.
all right. I am also starting to get a little tired, but I'll hang around for another 15 minutes.
Yep. Because I don't want to interrupt don't mean to interrupt the talking, but I know everybody's like,
it's no problem.
into this.
I understand.
Like I said, it's very unique though, because like I said, kids are my little niece does the same thing. She told her teacher, you ain't teaching it right. Yeah, I need to go back to school and learn. Yeah, my niece is 7.
Wow.
Yeah.
My little niece told her to go back to school. You need to learn more about history because you ain't teaching it right.
See, that's the thing. A lot of history is trying to be hidden by certain parties because it is damaging the reputation of certain organizations. If most Black people knew that the Democratic Party was involved in the creation of the KKK, they would not be voting for the Democratic Party.
Exactly.
So they have to hide it. That is why.
I did not know that.
Yes. If you look up the
both
creation
parties,
yeah.
the Democratic and the Republicans are both crooked. As hell.
Yes, they are both crooked because they're both politician parties. They're both uniparty politicians. They essentially they work as one party but with two different colors. So you get to pick if you like your bad politicians in the blue or the red flavor.
Oh wow, she said my niece was in junior high school when she told her teacher that the teacher was trying to go against wait a minute. She said she was trying to go against the school rules. Oh damn.
Wow.
I much rather vote for independent side or of the others.
That's what I'm gonna do if I got a vote. I'm independent. I won't go to either side.
I personally like Rand Paul because he is a libertarian. He understands that the big government always just tries to take the rights of the small people. But unfortunately, unless you're part of one of the big two parties, you don't get elected.
Right.
But I will still encourage you to vote for an independent candidate over voting for, let's say, a Joe Biden.
People to vote. I don't care if you go independent, Republican, Democrat. If you want your message heard, you vote. Because if you don't vote, then you're not your words are not going to be counted.
I
Yeah,
agree
but you know
because
what?
it.
I
Yeah, go ahead. I'm sorry.
It's okay. The thing is yeah, we can vote and stuff, but there's the voting's even corrupted because they're not counting all the ballots. The people mail in the ballots, the half of them aren't even getting counted. On top of they're using this electronic college system to help out with the voting, which
Yeah,
is wrong.
actually, in one state, I think they just banned voting machines because they found that they were easily hacked and easily manipulated.
Yes.
Idaho banned electronic machines because they found that they make too many errors. So they wound up making it so that they have to have hand voted.
Which, by the way, it's really crazy that a simple machine. These are very simple machines. You're supposed to be able to press either one button or another to vote for one of the either possible choices, and somehow those machines still don't work. So I think it is intentional that there is a discrepancy in those machines so that they can either falsify the results or just throw out the results and
AI
replace.
is really tricky. You heard me? I said, don't get me started on AI because AI they also are tricky as shit. Excuse my
Yeah.
language. They're tricky.
Yeah,
AI
I agree there.
AI is very tricky, and they can do things and manipulate things to their advantage. They can actually make it so that your voice is being heard, though you're not saying a word.
Yeah. I don't know how you guys feel, but personally, I feel that my life has gotten worse under Joe Biden. I feel like I can buy less products. I feel the prices have gone up. Are you guys experiencing the same things?
I can't.
They're only using Joe Biden. You realize he has Alzheimer's, right?
Yeah, I understand that he has dementia and that he's just a spokesperson
He's
for
a
another
con.
person controlling the government. If I'm not mistaken,
Yeah,
I
he's
think
a con.
I think it's James Biden, his brother, that is really running the country personally.
Yes, Mr. Ray, I agree.
Uh,
AI is creepy, and yes, robots was. iRobot was a good example of AI. Yes, it was.
I've heard some people think that Joe Biden is an AI.
You know
it
what?
could be. We don't even know. I mean, we have thousands of these machines around us, and we can't even tell if they're a machine or not.
No, that's a very unique thing. You could be thinking you're talking to a human right now, and you could be talking to an AI. That is
Yeah, that's what's scary.
very, very
Personally,
scary.
I think that a lot of white people are just AIs. I don't even think they're real.
Really?
Yes, I swear to God, I swear to you, when I went grocery shopping the other day, there was this white person standing at in an aisle looking for I believe they were looking for soda or something, and it was right in front of them. It was right in front of them, and they were openly talking about how they couldn't find this brand of soda. So eventually, I got annoyed and I told them, "It's right here. It's right in front of you." And they did not respond. They couldn't hear me. They just kept repeating the same line. So I'm starting to think that they're testing out ways to completely replace people, and I think they're starting with white people because there are a lot of them, and you can probably do it, and they probably wouldn't notice it.
Peggy says you have to give updates and information every 4 years to vote. That's all it is. Information gathering, which I agree.
Yeah. Yep.
And Mystery said aliens laugh out loud. Is AI really an alien? We have had conflicts with them for ages. Laugh out loud. True.
Yeah, you both are right. It's true.
Yeah, that is absolutely true. The U.S. government has absolutely had contact with beings that we don't currently understand that they are keeping
I
from.
believe that. I seriously believe that we had, outside encounters that came in and said,
Well,
contact with
Area 51, I swear to God, between Area 51 and Area 54 are the ones that are doing these AIs.
Yep, me too. I believe that. I think AIs and all of these things are coming from these different areas. That come from these different things. These areas that they have these different places that they don't want us to be at. Yeah, there's a reason why they don't want us to be there, because there are certain things over there that they don't want us to know about.
Absolutely. I think that in those facilities, they're also cloning people. Like they're taking their DNA and they're making clones of people. Because if you look at Joe Biden, look at how old he looked 30 years ago. In old footage, you can find this on YouTube or maybe on the news. You can find footage of him as a senator. He looked older than he currently looks. It's very strange. He looked like a different person. So I'm wondering if maybe Joe Biden at some point died or was replaced or
Out there.
Well, look what they're doing for the people that can't get pregnant. They're actually making babies in this
Test tubes.
pre-built embryo thing.
Yep. You don't even need no man or no woman anymore. You can birth a baby with no human birth at all.
Yep.
It's frankly, I think that's evil and sick, and I think it's against God and against nature.
Yep. It is. It's against what
This-
God did.
Mystery said when Utah had a 5.6 earthquake in 2020, it was a joke. That's all the aliens heard about COVID and caused a rush hour traffic situation. Reason for earthquake. Laugh my ass off.
And if they think about this for a second, if they can just create a baby without a man or woman, they can just create as many as they want. What is stopping them from creating armies that can overthrow and overpower everyone, or maybe replace all the people?
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's like I said, if you sit there and watch a lot of them, if you sit there and watch a lot of the movies that are out, that is actually what's happening right now.
Yes, that is what they are planning on eventually doing.
My boyfriend says most of the shows, things that we see in these shows are just replications to make us think that they're just movies, but they're actually out there happening.
Yeah,
Like-
it's what they
That's
call
what I'm saying.
predictive programming. Have you guys heard of this?
Yeah,
Yep.
predictive programming, I heard of it.
Yeah, it's basically they show you things in movies so that you become used to the idea and you normalize it, because then when they do it in real life, you will be more likely to accept it and not fight against it.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm with you, Mystery. She said it was all those aliens did not want the health epidemic. Laugh out loud. Yeah, they don't. They did not want that. That's how come they did not want to come to Earth. They were like, hey, you know what? We're gonna wait. Y'all have that thing going around. We're gonna wait to come to Earth because we do not want that.
Yep.
And it's scary because we have so many things that are flying through the air and people see things and they be like, oh no, you didn't see that. Oh yeah, we did.
You guys know about the JFK assassination? You guys know the CIA did that.
Yes.
Yep.
I actually read up on that. Yes.
Yep. And they went to pin it on
Yeah, John
Oswald.
Harvey Oswald.
Yeah,
Yes.
because I was in the library where they say, I was at the exact window where Harvey Lee Oswald where they say that he shot the President Kennedy. But if you look out the window, it is absolutely impossible for from that window to shoot the angle. It's absolutely impossible. The story makes no sense, and it is really convenient that right as he was arrested, he was murdered. Harvey Lee Oswald was the only supposed person that did it and that saw everything. Was murdered in broad daylight by someone named Jack Ruby.
Sex with children and killed.
Oh,
Oh,
get off my
cut it off.
My God, what was that?
I did. It's
I
my
had to
computer
turn that
froze.
off. That was awful. Oh God.
The
Oh, no,
hell?
some jerk I banned. You
Who,
banned.
who did that?
Who said that?
It was I don't know,
Hey,
it was like
people
something lover 24.
Yeah,
If you-
somebody found you.
Okay, well, I'm gonna write down their names so I
I
can
got it
block
off.
them from
I
my
got it
show.
off
if they
real quick.
come on.
Okay, let me find them in the
Yeah,
chat.
hold
'Cause
on, let
that
me
is
see. I'll tell you who it is
crazy.
because I blocked them. Hold on.
Yeah, we can find him.
That was shocked me. I did not expect that. I was really
I wasn't
surprised.
expecting it because he had other stuff up. He had other stuff up. It had like with the presidents and everything. And when I brought him back up, he just switched that quick.
Oh, hell
Give me 1
yeah.
second. I'll tell you
Because
who it
that is
was. Give me a second.
he P-bombed you. That's called P-bomb.
Okay. Yeah, well, I got it down before anything here. Okay, you have a pen and paper. I'll spell this out for you.
Yeah, actually, I see the name in the chat. I got it. I got it already.
It's like E-E-E-L.
Electros Lover 24, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I got it. Thank you. Thank you,
I'm
though.
blocking them
Rod,
now.
if you see that, please put that name in the chat, please. Thank you, mods.
$24 hours. Yep, you are blocked, dude.
Block permit.
That was horrible. Now I forgot what I was saying.
Me too.
I'm
I'm like,
sorry.
what
He had a different thing up. And it's like I said, when I was trying to keep my picture up, for the overlay up,
yeah.
and it bounced back. And I don't know how it bounced back. It should never bounce back like that.
I don't know.
Now I remember what I was saying. I was going on about the Kennedy assassination and how Harvey Lee Oswald could not have done it, and
No, there's no way.
it's really funny that after he was arrested, Harvey Lee Oswald was killed by a man named Jack Ruby. That man is a former mob member and a Jewish person. And
How about
supposedly-
killed the person who they supposedly said that killed what's his name? Martin Luther King Jr. His wife keeps actually Martin Luther King Jr.'s wife kept on going to say that he didn't do it.
the CIA killed him too. They killed MLK as well.
Because they thought that if he got too, because he was very popular, that he might run for president, and they did not want that.
I did not know that he might have ran for president, but that makes sense to me. That makes sense.
He wanted to. If he was, he's a very. It's like Obama. He is a very famous black guy, and he wanted
Yeah,
to.
of course. He would have definitely he would have had the support. He could have absolutely become president. So they had to take him out before it happened. They knew they were that. He was a threat to the establishment.
Yeah, he was. They thought, oh yeah, a black guy going to president. Oh no, and they were like, he got to go. I don't
Yeah.
care how it happens, it has to go. And
Well,
so they
it's
and the
it's
guy,
not just because he was a black man. It's because he was a black man that they could not control.
yeah, that too, and he had power. The one thing that they
He,
did not
he
want him to
spoke the
have.
truth. He said, he was educating the black community about nonviolence and protesting in peace, and that is not what the CIA wanted. The CIA wanted to enrage the blacks, the black community, so they could
That's just like
paint
if they,
violence.
that's just like crack. They dropped that sucker right into the inner cities so that black people
Yes.
would have that stuff in there so that they will be pulled down because of that.
Yes.
You can't tell me nothing different on that. I believe that.
This the CIA did that as well. That is a CIA led coup that they did. They poisoned black communities with drugs and with gangster rap culture because they did not want to see black families prosper.
Nope. They
Right.
wanted us to be fail. They wanted us to be that's where the war on drugs came from. They put it in there and they said, let's do a war on drugs. No, it was a war on black people. That's what it was. You
Yes,
give us black people with drugs, yeah, we can.
it was all orchestrated by the CIA. They did it from the start.
And see, that's the problem. Right now, they see that people are waking up. People are starting to see.
Yes, people are absolutely waking up.
People are waking up
say-
and they're stuff.
Say what you want about Donald Trump, but what they are doing to him with the entire system is against him now. The entire legal system is bending against him, and they don't care.
About that one.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Fond of that one because, like I said, I understand you wanted to stay in power, but how he went about it, it wasn't cool. Because there are countries right now that wish they had this, the democracy that we have. They don't have this democracy,
Yeah.
and you try to overturn a democracy. That's something I can't
Right.
stand by.
Are you talking about the Jan 6 insurrection, or?
Just everything that before that and towards that, because
I don't believe that. I mean, obviously, Jan 6 happened. We saw the footage, right? There are pictures of it, but I think that the CIA did that too, because if you look at the footage, there's this person in the crowd named Ray Epps, and this guy went up to average people and told them, we're going to go raid the Capitol. We're going to go break the windows and everything. And that person was an informant. That person was a member of the CIA. And that is the only person that so far they have refused to prosecute. So why are they protecting this man if he is not a member of the CIA?
true. I
See?
mean, he's a part of a sub-part of the government.
I'm sorry.
But I hate to cut this short, guys, but
Yep, it's time for to go to sleep.
need something off.
Okay, well,
My
good night.
eyes are starting to flip.
All
I
right.
thank
well,
you everybody for participating tonight. I appreciate it. Thank
We
you,
gotta do
Thomas,
this
for
again.
coming
This was
up.
really
Thank you,
cool.
Wishful,
No
for
problem.
coming up.
if you
Thank
guys
you,
are on
everybody.
doing
Hi,
again,
thank you, my mods.
yeah, I might come
And
back
I'll
on
give a
the
rundown.
show.
You're more than welcome to come back, Thomas.
Thank you.
This
You are
again,
more than
Jed, you got to do this again. This was really cool.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
All right.
This was really cool.
All right. Well, I'll
Okay.
try to come back
Here-
soon.
All right, I'm gonna give you a list on who's live on the YouTube part. We got Camry is live. Lucas Rhythms, which is a sleep or a sleep thing. You know, just to help you sleep. Iphonics is live doing the Omega. We got Sleepy Cats. More smoking Scan.
He's doing the Friday night crime party. He does a lot with the cop chasings and stuff. He
Ooh.
broadcasts it when there's a chase.
Mhm.
He's got a whole artery of cop chases. It's funny.
Oh.
And then we got let's see.
Beth Noodle is alive.
Yep.
You know who Beth Noodle is, right?
No, I don't know who that is.
I believe that was the girlfriend or ex-girlfriend of Morbid.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah.
That girl went through hell that night.
All right, I have to go. I'll see you ladies later.
All right,
Later.
Thomas. Thank you for
See you
coming up.
guys.
Good night. Thank you for coming. Happy holidays.
You as
Yes,
well.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah.
But that is who's live. The other stuff I got on here is mainly music to put you to sleep.
Ooh.
Yeah, there's tons of them. And matter of fact, that background I had up earlier was one of them.
Ooh.
But I don't see. I'm looking to see who.
That's what I'm looking for. Whispers. Maybe she'll come on like 1. I don't know.
I don't see any notification for her.
Yeah, me neither.
Nowhere. Yeah, I don't see no notification for her. So she might be jumping. If she does, it'll be last minute.
Yeah, probably. It probably will.
Does the panel guy have a channel? He didn't say if he did or not. We'll have to next time he comes up, we'll ask him, guys.
Say what it was. He said he had a channel, but he doesn't say what it was. Good night,
Yeah,
Miss
he said he has a show.
Peggy.
When he comes up next time, guys, we'll get it, okay? Rewind my tape or rewind the video back. It'll show his name. Type in that name and see if it comes up as that. So, but thank you everybody for joining tonight. I appreciate it. I appreciate Whisper for coming up. I love y'all. Be safe, and I will be back tomorrow night at 8 o'clock. And it's like I said, topic goes anywhere, guys. And here we go. We're going to close it out with the intro.
Deeper than the ocean.